Okay, so a lot of people on a lot of the Jeep forums online, even a lot of the tire places, said that if I ran a 35-inch tire on a stock Jeep JL, which is the newer one, 2018s, that it would rub and I would not be able to do any sort of off-roading because it would rub everywhere. Well, I'm here to tell you that that is not the case. Out here in a little bit of an off-road area, I took it around the whole, basically the whole place. It's probably about a football field size, and it just goes in a loop. And it rubbed in only one spot, but that's because it was a really bad dip. But other than that, it's great. No rubbing anywhere. This one's fine, but look at the tuck right here. This is, I mean, this is some pretty good tuck right here. It's a pretty steep hill. I don't know if you can tell how steep that is, but it's a pretty steep hill. Front right here is also tucking pretty good. And then this back here is just in a whole nother place. So I mean, if you're watching this and you're on the fence of going 35s on your Sport or non-Rubicon or non-Sahara Jeep JL, do it. But I mean, that looks pretty good right there. I am gonna get a lift soon, but for the meantime, all right, so it's really dirty right now just because I went through a couple mud pits. Fortunately, there's nobody with me, so nobody could record them. Tried doing as best I could, but it's hard to see on camera when you're driving. But this is how she sits. Like I said, 35s, stock suspension, no lift whatsoever. It does have spacers in the back. It's got a 20mm spacer in the back because it was rubbing when I had them installed, so they had those in stock, so I just threw some on there. The front has no spacers whatsoever. I do want to add some though, because the front right here, I don't know if you can see it that well, but it's rubbing right in this area, the control arm, and so I just can't turn the wheel all the way. But other than that, it drives completely fine, rides great, no issues whatsoever. What it looks like when it's not super dirty. But absolutely love the stance. This thing's a beast. For the back, I do have an EAG tire bracket. I think it was like 60 bucks on Amazon. The tires themselves are 35 by 12.5 on a 17-inch stock rim. They're Federal mud terrain tires. I think for all 5, I was a little bit over $1,000 at a local shop. I'm sure you can get the same deal online, but that was installed. And then I have these Tyger Auto side rails, side steps, whatever you want to call them. Because when I put on the tires, it did get a little bit of a lift, nothing crazy, but for some of the people that ride with me, they're a little bit short, so they needed that extra push. For those of you who originally followed me because of my lights, they're still running strong, no issues whatsoever, no issues whatsoever. The front bumper is, I think the brand is Rock Crawler. It's off of eBay. Yeah, I took a gamble on eBay, but it looks great, no issues whatsoever. The coat on it, the finish is good. It's got a spot for some pods, light pods here and here, and then it's got a spot for a winch, so that looks good. It's really dirty right now, like I said, but I've also got these grill inserts that are black, so make it look kind of like a Rubicon, and then I've got a Wrangler sticker here that's just covered in mud at the moment. But that's kind of all the mods that I have as of right now. If you need me to go in depth on anything, just let me know. Drop a comment. I'll do more in-depth videos on some of the other stuff in the near future.